Hey yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Meso. Look man, on this video y'all must, y'all not must, but bro, it would be really clutch if y'all can give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new watching this. The reason why I say this is because the guy, he literally moved to Germany like in October or November, and I haven't seen him, and it's March now. So leave a thumbs up, man. Leave a comment. Let me know something. If you're new watching this, go ahead and subscribe. Like, come on, bro. He's from Germany. Like, he's coming from Germany. He ain't get no haircut in Germany. He ain't trust nobody. So this is a major transformation. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. Peace. Hey yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Meso, and today y'all heard me saying at the beginning of the video, this is a major transformation, man. So let's go. Let's start this tutorial, man, and let's get it in. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm starting out picking out the hair, and I'm just picking it out just to make sure I can see what I'm about to cut, even though I have been cutting them for about like 3 years now. Nah, not 3 years, probably like 2 years, but I just want to know what I'm going to be cutting. And you know what I'm saying, when you know what you're going to cut, you can see the haircut and you're gonna execute it immediately. So right now I'm just picking up the hair, just making sure I'm picking up all the curls that's kind of laid down to his scalp and compressed to his scalp, because he hasn't had a haircut in like 5 or 6 months. And so right now we're just debulking. I'm coming in with my number 2 fully closed, and I'm just going with the grain of the hair just to kind of separate the long hair from the short hair to create my space in my area to fade. So as I do this, you know what I'm saying, I'm just taking like short choppy strokes. I'm not really like going all the way down like it's a wave cut or anything like that. I'm just taking short choppy strokes just to make sure I get it even for the main part. And I'm gonna start going against the grain to really debulk it and get it ready for the fade. And so right now I still have my number 2 guard on, and I'm just going against the grain, and I'm using my wall cordless seniors. So yeah, you know what I'm saying, I think this is probably the easiest part of the haircut, but it does determine the whole haircut, honestly, because it shows what you're going to be fading the hair into. So I'm going to be fading a hair into like a number 2 closed. So that's why I'm taking it with the grain and stuff like that, just to separate the long hair from the short hair. And I don't want to come into like a overwhelming workspace, because cutting hair is all mental, man. Like, if you're not mentally there and you don't mentally like, or just envision the haircut being great and you don't mentally tell yourself that you're going to do a great haircut, it's going to be really hard to produce that great haircut. If your hair's not in the game, the haircut won't be in the game. You know what I'm saying? So just take your time, man, and you're going to know what you're going to do. So right now I put hair clips just to separate the hair, and I'm coming in with my lever fully open using my wall seniors, and I'm going, it's about a mid shadow fade. So I'm going right above the ear. I don't want to go higher than that because I know how I want this haircut to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm going against the grain. And as soon as I get to that line that I'm setting my guideline, and I'm just scooping out, and then I drop it in the back of the head, because that's how his hair is. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just following the shape of his head, to be honest with you. Like, that's all I'm really doing. I'm not setting it to be like a certain height. I'm just literally following the shape of his head. And yeah, that's really it. And I know that we like to keep the C cup and everything, so I wouldn't take it bald, because he likes to see the back line up and the C cup. So using a lever open against the grain is going to allow you to put that line there, like the shape up line and that C cup in the neckline and all that type stuff. So YouTube, if you're new watching this, man, make sure you subscribe and give me a like and all that good stuff, man. I'm trying to get in this YouTube algorithm. Like, I'm really trying to figure it out, but it's one of the hardest things to do and the most frustrating things to do, because it's like, once you're trying to get there, it seems like right before you get there, that's when you quit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to kick through the door, man. I'm not trying to open the door. I'm not trying to walk in. I'm trying to kick through the door. So right now I'm coming in with my number 2 guard, and I'm going fully closed. And the reason why I'm going fully closed is because I know this is the length that I'm going to fade into. You know what I'm saying? There's no point for me to come in with a number 3, a number 4, and then kind of work my way down, like from a 4-3 down to a 2, because that's going to leave so much bulkiness, and I don't want any bulk. I don't want any crazy amounts of bulk. You know what I'm saying? I only want a little bulk to make it kind of go into the long hair, other than being this, like, it being so separated and disconnected. And yeah, as I do this, you know what I'm saying, I'm just staying consistent with my strokes using the C stroke method. That's when you literally like how I see a shape, that's how you do it. It's really like a I can't think of anything, just like a slight curve, you know what I'm saying? Like once you get that touch, you have that touch and you know exactly where to flick out at. So right underneath that number 2 guard fully closed, I'm coming in with my 1.5 fully open, then I go fully closed. And as I open and lever, like as I change my guards, open, lever, close, lever, I'm working my way down. So I have that 1.5 on and I'm just working my way down. And so as you cut hair and you're cutting different textures of hair, you want to make sure that you always comb the hair. Always comb the hair. As some people use brushes, you can use a brush to brush the hair, but I personally like to use a comb. Is to me, like, not trying to be that person, but it's way more sanitary, like 100%, because you could clean the comb, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not porous or whatever that is. Like it doesn't like obtain and hold in the stuff. So like a brush, you know what I'm saying, has bristles, and you can't really clean a bristle 100%. So that's why I like using combs, because you could clean it more. My bad for my camera being blurry, I was kind of standing away. So right now I'm coming in with my lever fully open with my number 1 guard, going right underneath that 1.5, and I'm just attacking that line. Now I'm really starting to fade out the line. Before I was kind of debulking and setting my fade up, but now I'm coming in and I'm really starting to fade the line out. And so as I go level fully open, y'all know I go level fully closed, and I'm just really attacking it, and I'm really trying to see a fade, you know what I'm saying? Like to see the process, to trust the process, but to see the final result, that's about the best thing. So as a barber, like that, like you really learn how to trust things from the beginning to end, because you're seeing the literal fade. Like literally the fade is happening because you trust these steps, you know what I'm saying? And you know what to do to achieve the look that you want. Like you know the steps to be great, like literally, you know what I'm saying? And right now I have my 0 guard, same exact steps, bro, and I'm just attacking that line. I'm using clipper over comb. I'm using different techniques, man, because I really want to get this fade how I want it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for, like, I'm not questioning myself. Let me say that. I'm not questioning myself. When you start questioning your methods and questioning how things work, or not how things work, but just like something that you've been doing, that's when you start messing up. So just trust your steps, man. I promise you, like on paper, your steps make a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes a lot of sense to go from a 2 to a 1.5 to a 1 to a 0, then to a lever fully open. Like on paper, that makes great sense. You know what I'm saying? So just translate that to the real haircut. You know what I'm saying? If you're in barbering school and you're learning blade theory and you're learning all these things, like you know blade theory is 2, 1.5, 1A, 1. You know that's blade theory. You know what I'm saying? So just trust it. Don't give up on a haircut halfway through when you haven't trusted the haircut. You know what I'm saying? You know your steps. You know your steps. Just tune into that and just do your steps. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you're fading straight hair, and this is a curly hair client, when you're fading straight hair, sometimes we often get like really scared because it doesn't look like it will work that way. Well, the thing is, you just have to learn how to be compatible and use the same steps, like same exact steps. Like if I'm fading somebody with straight hair, I'm using the same exact steps. I might use a bigger guard, but all together, I'm just working my way down. So really, don't get fazed by anything. You know what I'm saying? It's the same steps, bro. You might have to use a shear, like a thinner shear or something like that, but it's the same exact steps. And so that's how you become a well-rounded barber, and that's how like everything that you do, it has a stamp on it, like your own stamp. Like this haircut has my own haircut, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a meso cut, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the way I fade, the way I shape up, it's all how I do it, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's my stamp. Like people know when I cut, you know what I'm saying? Like people know it's me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my stamp. Like I stick to the same process, stick to the same steps. I give the same consistent haircut. That's because I trust the process of my steps. And so y'all see I have the number 0 guard on right now, and I'm going lever fully open, lever fully closed, really just trying to get that last line of demarcation that I have in this fade. And honestly, it's like bulky at the top, but we gonna fix that. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is daggone some detailing, some clip over comb, and once I let the hair out, you'll see why I left so much bulk at the top. You know what I'm saying? You'll see why. And so sometimes, like, I like to switch to my Andis Masters to do detailing because they make such a beautiful noise, bro. Like, it's such a ASMR moment whenever I pull up my Masters. Like, it's really like next level, elite. You know what I'm saying? And I could do different techniques with them because the lever fully open, like, the length of the blade is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally like a detachable one. And that's a true one, and that's really what the Andis Master is, like a true one. Like wall clippers, babeless clippers, that's like a 0.75, like, you know what I'm saying, like a 0.5. But the Andis Master is a true one open, like it's true. And so right now I'm just combing out the hairline, and I'm using clips to separate the long hair from the short hair to lay down the hairline and just make it straight. So right now I have my number 1 guard fully open, and I think I close about halfway or fully closed, but I have it fully open right now, and that's just to lay down the hair initially. And of course, when we shape it up, I use a technique. It's like a shedding technique. Whenever I use my liners, I kind of go hover over the hair to kind of smooth out the hair, and then I just shape it up. You know what I'm saying? I kind of hover over it to lay it down and get any strangly stand-up hairs, and then I just come in and I just start shaping it up. And so right now I have on I think it's my 1.5. That's actually my number 1 3/4 blade on, and that's the same thing as like the 1.5 fully closed or 1.5 fully open. So I'm just using my corners a lot, just trying to take out some bulk.
SOS, do you understand?
And now I think I switched on to my 1.5, and I'm really using my corners, and I'm just really trying to lighten up the area and take it to that next level. So right now I have my wall detailers, and we're starting to shape up. I like to start, especially with this kind, I like to start on my vertical bars and then hit my C cup and then come back to the front line. The reason why I like to do that is because I like to see the fade. You know what I'm saying? I really like to see the fade. So I want to see everything that I'm missing. Like, as soon as you put a line up on, you can see lines of demarcation, dark spots, light spots, heavy spots, all that type of stuff. Like, I have some heavy, like some dark spots in my fade, and I see it, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to attack that and fix it. And so right now, especially around the ear, you want to use that trimmer like a pencil, man. Just trust your hand. You're gonna do it right. And so yeah, that's when I came in with my lever fully closed, and I just attacked the line. Now I'm coming in with my Andis TL liners, and these are powerful trimmers, bro. Like, they really debulk the best out of any trimmer that I use. You know what I'm saying? If they're set properly, they're ready to go, they debulk hair the best. And so I'm just like, he has that hair texture, like as soon as you shape it up, it's sharp. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't need much. You really don't need enhancements on this haircut. He don't even like enhancements, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't need them for him. Because the hairline instantly gets sharp. Like, I don't have to go over it like 50 times to get a sharp line. You know what I'm saying? I just really attack the hairs and not the skin. I really attack the hairs. Listen, that's a key. When you're cutting hair, we gotta stop attacking the skin to get a sharp line. Attack the hair, bro. Like, that's how you make a haircut last 2 weeks, when you shape up the hair, not the skin. Okay? Like, sometimes I don't use any holding sprays or spritz or got to be glued before I do a shape up. Like, I literally just cut hair. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I can make a haircut last 2 weeks, is because I'm combing out the hair and I'm shaping up the hair, not the skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you use like spritz and stuff, you're instantly going to get a real sharp line. Like, any type of holding spray, you're instantly going to get a real sharp line, which, you know, makes it seem like it's performing really well. But if you use that stuff and you're not laying down the hair, properly before you use it, then you're defeating the purpose. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of selling your client something fake, because you're not really shaping him up. You're really shaping his skin up, not the hair. It's a haircut, you know what I'm saying? And this is not, I'm not trying to knock anything, but if you're gonna use these stuff, like let's use it right, you know what I'm saying? Let's comb out the hair, then spray with the hair spray, lay down the hair, and then go in and attack. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it is strangly hair that's in the way, you know what I'm saying? And you really can't get to it because it keeps flying away. But you know what I'm saying? That was my little rant. But you know what I'm saying? You do what you want. You find out what's best for you and you do what you want. At the end of the day, I found out what works best for me and me and my clients, and I'm loving it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving it. I'm learning a lot, and we doing good. So right now, you hit them with that straight razor. I have my Persona blade on. I think it's called a feather blade. If not a feather, I forgot what it's called. I have them in a barbershop. I'm gonna have to look at it and tell y'all in the next video what they're actually called, and I'll leave a link for them. You know what I'm saying? So you can get them and stuff like that. Just search up Persona, Personna, Persona blades, and you'll find it. You know what I'm saying? You'll find it, and you'll find a razor holder and all that stuff. Really, just search on eBay and you'll find it. But as I use the razor, you know what I'm saying, I'm stretching the skin, making sure everything's good, and I'm coming back and hitting that front line up, making sure I have all the hairs laid down, and I'm making sure that I'm cutting the hairs and you know what I'm saying, leaving them with a sharp haircut. So YouTube, I'm not gonna talk no more. I was talking for like 16 minutes straight. So if you like this video, leave a thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, share it with somebody, comment, and you know what I'm saying, I have vlogs coming out. Like literally, if I post this one today, I will post another vlog like tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I have vlogs coming out. I have transformations, all this good stuff, man. Leave a thumbs up if you really enjoyed this video. If you really enjoyed it. If you like the voiceover, leave a thumbs up. Comment. Let me know something, man. Let's hit 2K. Let's hit 2K subs. I'm gone, y'all. Peace. Check.